The mysterious disappearance of the Mary Celeste has become a famous enigma in maritime history, sparking widespread interest and discussion. The Mary Celeste, a 19th century brigantine, carries a multitude of mysterious hues. Initially named the Amazon, it was constructed in the village of Spencer's Island, Nova Scotia in 1860. Since its maiden voyage, the ship has faced numerous tribulations, including the death of its captain, multiple collisions with other vessels, and severe groundings. On November 7, 1872, the Mary Celeste embarked on its fateful voyage with 10 people on board, including Captain Benjamin Spooner Briggs, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and 7 crew members. The 282-ton vessel was preparing to transport 700 barrels of denatured alcohol to Genoa, Italy. However, it mysteriously disappeared during the voyage and was eventually discovered adrift in the Strait of Gibraltar by the Dei Gratia. There were no signs of violence or piracy on board. The cargo was intact. Provisions of food and water were ample, yet the crew was nowhere to be found. This enigmatic event has sparked countless speculations and theories, ranging from adverse weather to cargo leakage, insurance fraud conspiracies, and even extraterrestrial abductions and deep-sea monster supernatural theories. To this day, the mystery of the Mary Celeste remains unsolved, making it one of the most famous enigmas in maritime history. The Mary Celeste incident is not only a maritime mystery, but also a historical event with profound cultural implications. By thoroughly analyzing this event, we aim to uncover the truth behind it and understand its impact on historical, cultural, and psychological levels. From a historical perspective, the mysterious disappearance of the Mary Celeste reflects the limitation of 19th century maritime technology and the risks of maritime trade. During that era, navigation relied primarily on astronomical observations and experience, with relatively backward communication methods. The disappearance of the Mary Celeste highlights the helplessness of the crew when facing unknown dangers. For instance, the last entry in the ship's logbook recorded that the vessel had just weathered a storm, which may suggest the impact of adverse weather on the ship. However, merely a storm seems insufficient to explain the bizarre disappearance of the entire crew. Culturally, the Mary Celeste incident has become a source of inspiration for numerous literary, film, and artistic works. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, a renowned author, transformed the small enigma into one of the most famous maritime legends with his short story, earning a considerable fee. This event has also sparked interest in supernatural phenomena and unsolved mysteries, becoming one of the top 10 unsolved mysteries of the world. For example, some legends mention ghostly mysteries that are linked to the mysterious disappearance of the Mary Celeste, triggering fear and curiosity about supernatural forces. Psychologically, the Mary Celeste incident challenges people's perception and understanding of reality. The fear of the unknown often prompts them to seek various explanations, even if these explanations may lack scientific basis. From pirate attacks to cargo leakage, to extraterrestrial abductions and deep-sea monsters, each speculation reflects the psychological needs of people when faced with unexplainable phenomena. This exploration and interpretation of the unknown also drive human understanding of the world and the development of science. In summary, by delving into the Mary Celeste incident, we not only help to unravel this famous maritime enigma, but also gain a better understanding of the complexities of culture and human psychology. The Mary Celeste, originally named the Amazon, had its first captain unfortunately die during its maiden voyage, casting a shadow over the fate of the vessel. Subsequently, the ship seemed to be plagued by misfortune, colliding multiple times with other vessels, resulting in damage to the hull. In 1867, the Amazon ran aground severely in Cow Bay, Cape Breton Island, nearly sinking. This grounding forced the ship's owner to abandon it. However, its story did not end there. The Amazon was quickly purchased, and its new owner, Richard Haynes, not only restored it to perfection but also renamed it the Mary Celeste. However, due to Richard Haynes' heavy debts in 1869, the Mary Celeste was handed over to his creditors and sold to the James Winchester Company. Over the next 3 years, the ship's stock changed hands among multiple companies with few sailing records. Subsequently, the Mary Celeste underwent several structural modifications. In early 1872, it underwent significant refurbishment, increasing its length and depth and adding a second deck, nearly doubling its original size. The refurbished Mary Celeste was ready to embark on a new voyage. However, no one could have anticipated that this journey would become the most mysterious chapter in its fate. On November 7, 1872, the Mary Celeste set sail from New York, USA, bound for Genoa, Italy. There were 10 people on board, including Captain Benjamin Spooner Briggs, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and 7 crew members. The vessel was loaded with 700 barrels of American alcohol, valued at approximately $35,000, intended for blending with wine. The freight value of the alcohol was $300 and $400, and the ship itself was worth $14,000. The ship's cargo was insured in Europe, while the whole was underwritten by an American company. In the following 2 weeks, the Mary Celeste encountered adverse weather. According to the last record on November 25, the Mary Celeste was about 11 kilometers away from the Azores. The harsh weather may have had numerous impacts on the vessel. On one hand, gale-force winds and torrential rain might have caused some damage to the ship's structure, although there is no clear evidence to suggest that the ship suffered severe damage during the storm. Potential hidden dangers cannot be ruled out. On the other hand, adverse weather may have exerted significant psychological pressure on the crew. In the vast ocean, facing fierce winds and rain, the crew may have felt fear and unease. This psychological stress could have affected judgment and decision-making, potentially leading to unpredictable actions. Additionally, adverse weather could have influenced the ship's course and speed. If the ship lost control during the storm, it might have deviated from its intended route, laying the groundwork for the subsequent mysterious events. Adverse weather has always been a common speculation for the disappearance of the Mary Celeste's crew. Although the last entry in the ship's logbook recorded that the vessel had just weathered a storm, there is no concrete evidence to suggest that this storm directly led to the crew's disappearance. However, adverse weather could potentially cause hidden damage to the ship, affecting its sailing performance. For instance, strong winds might tear the sails, causing the ship to lose control. Heavy rain could cause the cargo hold to take on water, affecting the stability of the cargo. Additionally, adverse weather might trigger other issues, such as equipment failure and communication disruptions. Another hypothesis involving natural factors pertains to alcohol leakage. The Mary Celeste was loaded with 700 barrels of denatured alcohol, and if these barrels leaked, they could produce harmful gases, posing a threat to the crew's health. Some scholars have suggested that toxic gases formed after the alcohol leaked could have caused the crew feel unwell or even poisoned. In such a scenario, the crew might have decided to abandon the ship to escape. However, there is not enough evidence to support this hypothesis. Firstly, there are no obvious signs of alcohol leakage on the ship. Secondly, even if alcohol leakage produced harmful gases, it cannot fully explain why the crew would abandon the ship in such a hasty manner without leaving any distress signals. Speculations of supernatural phenomena also hold a place in the mysterious events surrounding the Mary Celeste. Among them, extraterrestrial abductions and sea monster attacks are some of the most imaginative theories. Some believe that the Mary Celeste may have encountered extraterrestrial abductions, with the crew being taken to another planet. While this theory lacks scientific basis, it has attracted significant attention and discussion. After all, in the 19th century, people's understanding of the universe was very limited, and the existence of extraterrestrials was not entirely unimaginable for some. Sea monster attacks are also a type of supernatural speculation. In that era, the ocean was filled with mystery and the unknown, and people firmly believed in the legends of sea monsters. Some believe that the Mary Celeste may have encountered a massive sea monster attack, with the crew being devoured or frightened away by the creature. However, this theory also lacks evidence to support it. During the investigation of the Mary Celeste, no signs related to a sea monster attack were found, such as damage to the ship or bloodstains. Although speculations of supernatural phenomena are full of imagination, they are difficult to scientifically substantiate. Currently, most scientists and historians prefer to look for the causes of the Mary Celeste crew's disappearance from natural and human factors. However, these speculations also reflect people's fear and curiosity about the unknown, as well as their desire to explore mysterious events. On December 1572, the lookout of the merchant ship De Gracia, en route to the Strait of Gibraltar, spotted the Mary Celeste. At that time, the vessel was sailing in a peculiar manner, with the mainsail furled, the topmast torn by the wind, and the ship was precariously adrift in the gale, as if unguided. Captain David Morehouse of the De Gracia recognized the drifting schooner as the Mary Celeste, a captain by his good friend Benjamin Spooner Briggs. Concerned for his friend's safety, Morehouse immediately lowered a lifeboat and entrusted First Mate Oliver DeVio to ascertain the situation and offer assistance. When DeVio boarded the Mary Celeste, he found not a soul on board, despite the absence of violence. The ship was in disarray, clocks and compasses were broken. The cargo hold was nearly a meter in water due to the inoperation of the pump, yet everything else was intact, with provisions of food and water undisturbed. The ship's logbook was in its place, with the last entry detailing how the vessel had just weathered a storm. The crew's personal belongings, including boots and pipes, were all in their original positions. The only things missing from the ship, aside from the crew, were the sextant, documents related to the cargo, and a small lifeboat. The intact state of the items on board was puzzling. The cargo, 700 barrels of denatured alcohol, went untouched, and the crew's personal items were not taken, seemingly ruling out the possibility of a pirate attack. At the same time, this raised more questions. Why would the crew leave in such haste without taking any essential items or sending out a distress signal? The crew of the De Gracia sailed the Mary Celeste to Gibraltar, 1482 kilometers away, for investigation. The port authorities in Gibraltar harbored suspicions towards Captain Morehouse, with Chief Prosecutor Vlad even believing that this was a fabrication by the crews of both vessels to share the wealth of the Mary Celeste's owner. Vlad convened a hearing, but no evidence of guilt was found. Oliver DeVio testified under oath that he found a pump broken and used only one other on the way to Gibraltar. He also found that the forward hatch and lazarette hatch were both closed, with a significant amount of water between the decks. Regarding the mysterious disappearance of the Mary Celeste, debates raged on all sides. Some speculated that the crew might have encountered a water spout and had to flee on lifeboats. Others hypothesized that a type of mold and bread they consumed caused hallucinations, leading them to jump into the sea. However, these theories all lacked concrete evidence. After 3 months of investigation, the court found no evidence of murder or deception, but the rescuers only received 1/6 of the $40,000 insured for the Mary Celeste and its cargo. The final verdict also highlighted the authorities' suspicions that the crew of the De Gracia might not be entirely innocent. The enigma of the Mary Celeste remains unsolved to this day, and its mysterious disappearance has become one of the most perplexing events in maritime history. The mysterious incident of the Mary Celeste has provided rich material for literature and film and television creations, exerting a profound influence in the cultural domain. Renowned author Sir Arthur Conan Doyle drew creative inspiration from the Mary Celeste incident, transforming this small enigma to one of the most famous maritime legends. In 1884, Doyle wrote the short story, Habakkuk Jeffson's Statement, based on the Mary Celeste, and earned a fee of £30. In that era, this was a considerable sum. Doyle's work propelled the mysterious events of the Mary Celeste to a broader audience, making it a classic case in the history of world literature. His novel not only presented readers with a story filled with mystery and suspense, but also sparked curiosity and the desire to explore the unknown. In modern film and television, the story of the Mary Celeste is frequently dramatized. For instance, the 2007 documentary, The True Story of the Mary Celeste, attempts to uncover the truth of this mysterious event through research and analysis of historical materials. Additionally, numerous films and television series have taken inspiration from the Mary Celeste, creating various suspenseful and thrilling plots. In these works of film and television, the Mary Celeste is often depicted as a ghost ship with its crew mysteriously vanished, leaving behind many unsolved mysteries. These productions, with their captivating storylines and visual effects, have attracted the attention of audiences and also increased awareness of the Mary Celeste's story. The portrayal of the Mary Celeste in literature and film and television has not only enriched cultural works, but also provided a platform for people to contemplate the unknown world and the fate of humanity. Its mysterious events have stimulated people's imagination and creativity, making it an eternal topic in the cultural field. As one of the most famous enigmas in maritime history, the Mary Celeste has become a mystical cultural symbol. In ghost legends, the Mary Celeste holds an important position. Many ghost stories take it as a typical case. For example, there are legends that the Mary Celeste is a ghost ship controlled by spirits, and anyone who boards will die. This legend reflects, to some extent, people's fear of the unknown and the mysterious. Historical materials reveal that when the Mary Celeste was discovered, the situation on board was very eerie. Clocks and compasses were broken. The cargo hold was nearly a meter deep in water. There was no one on board, but provisions of food and water were intact, and the crew's personal belongings were all in their original positions. This scenario inevitably conjures up thoughts of supernatural phenomena and provides rich material for ghost legends. Moreover, some legends also mention strange phenomena on the Mary Celeste, such as clocks with inverted faces and unfinished meals. These details further deepen the mysterious impression of the ship, making its position in ghost legends more prominent. The Mary Celeste has played a significant role in the development of mystical culture. Firstly, it has sparked interest and the desire to explore supernatural phenomena. The mysterious disappearance of the ship has led to countless speculations and theories, including extraterrestrial abductions, deep-sea monsters, and ghostly hauntings. Although these theories lack scientific basis, they have attracted significant attention and discussion, promoting the development of mystical culture. Secondly, the story of the Mary Celeste has become a source of inspiration for literary film and artistic works. Many writers, directors, and artists have created various works filled with mystery and suspense based on this ship. These works not only enrich the content of mystical culture, but also spread its charm through artistic forms. For example, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's short story, Habakkuk Jeffson's Statement, was created against the backdrop of the Mary Celeste. This work combines the mysterious events of the Mary Celeste with a detective story, creating a story full of suspense and surprises. In addition, many films and television series have taken inspiration from the Mary Celeste, such as the 2007 documentary, The True Story of the Mary Celeste. These works, with their captivating storylines and visual effects, have attracted the attention of audiences and also increased awareness of the Mary Celeste's story. In summary, as a mystical cultural symbol, The Mary Celeste has played a significant role in the development of mystical culture. Its mysterious disappearance has sparked interest and the desire to explore supernatural phenomena, and it has also provided rich material for literary, film, and artistic works. The Mary Celeste incident, as one of the most famous enigmas in maritime history, has attracted widespread attention and in-depth research. Through the analysis of its historical trajectory, mysterious disappearance and discovery, and cultural impact, we have achieved the following research outcomes. Firstly, the Mary Celeste has had a tumultuous fate since its launch, experiencing the death of its first captain, vessel damage, severe grounding, and multiple changes of ownership and refurbishment. During its 1872 voyage, it carried 700 barrels of American alcohol from New York to Genoa, with 10 people on board. Adverse weather during the voyage laid the groundwork for its mysterious disappearance. Secondly, regarding the cause of the Mary Celeste crew's disappearance, natural factor hypotheses, such as adverse weather and alcohol leakage, are possible but lack concrete evidence. Supernatural speculations such as extraterrestrial abductions and sea monster attacks, while imaginative, are difficult to scientifically substantiate. During the discovery process, the vessel was in disarray, but items were left intact, raising more questions. Subsequent investigations and disputes continued, with all theories lacking evidence, and court investigations failing to unravel the mystery. Lastly, the Mary Celeste has had a profound impact on the cultural domain. It has provided rich material for literary and film and television creations, with Doyle's creation and modern interpretations making it a classic case. At the same time, it has become a mystical cultural symbol, holding an important position in ghost legends and promoting the development of mystical culture. However, there are still many unresolved mysteries surrounding the Mary Celeste incident. What exactly caused the crew's bizarre disappearance? Natural factors, human factors, or supernatural phenomena? Why were the items on board left intact? What do the missing sextant, cargo documents, and small lifeboat imply? These questions continue to perplex historians, scientists, and the general public. Although the enigma of the Mary Celeste may never be fully solved, it will continue to attract attention and exploration. In the future, with the continuous advancement of technology and innovative research methods, we may be able to find more clues to further unveil the veil of this most mysterious maritime event. At the same time, the story of the Mary Celeste will continue to be an eternal topic, stimulating people's curiosity and to explore the unknown world. The Mary Celeste incident, as a famous enigma in maritime history, still has many unresolved mysteries awaiting exploration despite years of research. Future research directions can be approached from multiple angles. Firstly, the continuous advancement of technology provides possibilities for further research. For example, using advanced underwater detection technology to conduct more in-depth searches in areas where the Mary Celeste may have sunk. Although there is currently no concrete evidence that the vessel sank in a specific area, high-resolution seabed detection equipment may uncover some missed clues, such as wreckage and EU items. Additionally, satellite remote sensing technology can be used to monitor the areas the ship sailed historically more comprehensively, analyzing the ocean environment and meteorological conditions at the time to provide more data support for natural factor hypotheses. Secondly, mining more clues from historical archives and documents is essential. With the development of digital technology, an increasing number of historical archives and documents are being organized and made public. Researchers can delve into navigation logs, newspaper reports, private letters, and other materials from the time to find information related to the Mary Celeste incident. For example, looking for records of other vessels sailing in the same period as the ship for descriptions of unusual weather, ocean phenomena, or other suspicious situations at the same time. conducting in-depth investigations into the individuals involved in the incident to understand their backgrounds, motives, and behaviors may provide new perspectives for solving the mystery. Thirdly, interdisciplinary research is also an important direction for the future. The Mary Celeste incident involves multiple disciplines such as maritime technology, meteorology, psychology, and history. Through interdisciplinary collaboration, different theories and methods from various disciplines can be integrated to conduct a more comprehensive analysis of the event. For instance, maritime technology experts can conduct in-depth analysis of the vessel's structure, performance, and navigation records to determine the potential issues the ship may have faced at the time. Meteorologists can restore the weather conditions at the time through historical meteorological data research, assessing the impact of adverse weather on the vessel. Psychologists can analyze the psychological state and behavioral responses of the crew in specific environments, providing new explanations for the crew's disappearance. Furthermore, the cultural impact of the Mary Celeste incident warrants further research. The event has become a mysterious cultural symbol with a profound influence on literature, film, and art. Future research can delve into the mechanisms and pathways of this cultural impact and how it reflects people's fears and curiosity about the unknown world during different historical periods. At the same time, analyzing cultural works may uncover overlooked clues and insights, providing new avenues for unraveling the mystery of the event. In summary, the Mary Celeste incident, as an unsolved mystery in maritime history, is full of challenges and opportunities for future research. Through continuous innovation in research methods and interdisciplinary collaboration, we hope to achieve new breakthroughs in this mysterious event and further unveil its secrets.